Okay, think we're live? Yes, we are. Alright. Alright, hello everybody, Freedom Fire here. Welcome back to the streams, and we are ready to play BioShock Infinite again, and maybe even possibly finish up this game. Sorry, I sneezed. I didn't mean. That just happened. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Burial at Sea episode 2 tonight. Last night we did episode 1, and I think we did all right. We'll see if we can do any better now. From what I remember, episode 2, I mean, does. It does start right where episode 1 left off, but there's a twist, and I'll show you all the twist once we get started. So, yeah. Got my chat ready. Alright, so here we go. Downloadable content. Burial at Sea, episode 2. New game. Hard. I would not like to see a recap. If y'all would like to see a recap, just go watch the other streams. We're gonna get right into it.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
And we're in Paris. Elizabeth's dream home.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Bonjour Elisabeth.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Yeah, we can take
Bien le bonjour.
control as a girl, and I have
Bonjour,
no
mon
problem
ami.
with that.
Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée. Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
I know I said before, and I'll say it again. Hot damn, this game is
Bonne journée.
gorgeous. All these years.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
It's gorgeous.
Bonjour, chérie. Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
journée.
Claude.
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite. C'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
She's probably playing that, but I had the music off.
Viens
just
jouer
for-
avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite, celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Comment allez-vous?
Bonjour.
Il va falloir que tu me guides.
Une baguette,
parce que
mademoiselle?
Je suis perdu dans tes yeux.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes resplendissante.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Cute doggy.
Oh, écris-moi encore un poème, Christian, mon amour.
Tout ce que tu veux, Roxane.
Et maintenant, mon amour, une baguette?
Où tu veux.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Si tu veux mon avis.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Let's talk to the girl.
Sally? Sally!
Oh, and quickly the game just went dark.
Sally, wait!
Come back! Come back!
Wait! Sally, stop!
Come back!
Sally, where are you going?
Come back!
Sally, hold on!
Come back! Come back!
Stop, stop! Where did she go?
Cartoon bit. Oh God.
Go away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No, it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I never should have left. I never should have left you there.
Empty? Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be. I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky. But that version of me, she lost everything. Comstock. That final Comstock. He thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
I was in Paris.
Exit.
I was happy.
Toy department.
And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
All right. Obviously, there's just a story. We're starting off where we left off in the last episode, except the roles are different. Obviously, we're playing as the girl.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand. I...
If we're going to end up at the same place, I don't see the harm in enjoying the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. Hate it. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Air grabber.
People just like...
It's gonna be messy, I don't know.
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Is it tart from the paper? Spying on me again.
Want to get the drop on him, and quiet. Shh. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's
Alright, looks like we're being stealthy.
Don't return
do that.
Mud. Get them young enough.
Nothing in there.
You can mold them for life. Henry!
Alright.
Fetch that black label lacquers. That 12-year-old single.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Okay, we got his lockpick. Is there anything over here? Oh, it's a basketball court. Can I pick up the basketball? Nope. Man. go pick. Let's go do this lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Okay. So just don't pick the one with the alarm. Simple enough.
Hello, children. I'm Ryan the Lion. I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece.
I think later locks there'll be picks with more alarms. But since that was just the first
No,
one,
says Peter the Parasite.
that's pretty easy.
You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the dark.
Over here. Oh, looks like we got our first weapon. Crossbow.
Sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands.
And
It's
what
up to
does
you.
Ryan the Lion warn us? Those who cannot create will always steal from those who do.
Got some more ammo for
Where
us.
is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he picks his pocket. You know this word, empathy. You'll find it in the dictionary under L-I-E. What is it?
I had to take her out or she was going to see me.
Time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection.
Not sure if this guy is close or if he's a different area.
That's what they call it.
Oh, he's definitely close. He's right out the store.
Determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Close.
First, a law against bribery.
That works. Got the hand cannon too. Now just to be forewarned that's going to be getting it's much louder and it might not be a good time to use it.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960 with Booker, when you drowned some.
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way. I was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more rapture appropriate.
Watch from the other side. Oh, there we go. See, that one had 2 picks. Not 2 picks, 2 alarms. Oh, we got our first figure. Peeping Tom.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
I told Santa Cole I'm always ready to cut.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
I made my quota. Well, I mean, all right. I mean, I was only off this much. But you kind of fell out right for once. What's that now?
You don't have my permission to leave.
Don't leave me! Not again.
Hey,
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
it wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Anything in there? All for ammo for a gun that we don't have yet.
4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay, so since I don't want to make that much noise, let's melee the splicer.
Yep. Let's keep everything in order, shall we? I don't like that one's face. Come back and clean it all up. I don't want. This is what happened.
Rapture reminder. Wanting an online service is forgivable. Buying or smuggling into Rapture.
Unfortunately, I had to do that to her. I'm gonna just take her out. So I kind of failed to take her out silently. Came from this way, right? Yeah, we did. this used to be an elevator. Take just a drink right there, quick. Got another lock here. Rubbing a blue pin. And knock out the noisemaker. Now we got noisemakers. So now we have an arrow that can distract us. But
she told me to stop calling, so I did. I just hang around outside the place she's staying.
I may be old, but I'm not deaf. I always come first.
Are you a man or a slave?
The bell has rung. Class is over. I hope we all learned something from that. This hurts. Maybe more than it hurt.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
good.
Did you?
Back to the... Okay, I was a little scared there for a second. At the windows and draw. Oh, at the windows, not on the splash.
Happened to my boy. Made him wear his best scarf today.
What's that now?
Better check. Better check.
That's it! We're done here.
Alright, we escaped without alerting them.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. Now.
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Oh, Atlas, we miss you. BioShock. Miss you since BioShock 1.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
But then again, that guy has not really done too much. So he must not have been.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Somebody there? I sure would love some company.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was...
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets in there without a kind word from the boss.
Entrepreneurial affair.
There we got a shotgun.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
I ain't through with you yet.
Only way to keep him away from that influence.
Do you like my shoes? You like these? These are brand new. It's special.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
What'd you say?
When I find you...
See what a success your dad is? See how all them fellas in the market for a personal bathysphere? Ah, I got just the thing. Tiger Shark. It's top of the line. And as luck would have it, steeply discounted at present. Look, finest man-made material.
Got that one taken out silently.
First, the law gets bribery. Then,
It really sounds like these guys are close, but they're not.
what's next? Martial law?
He's gonna want to get listening as soon as he gets back, right?
I don't mind if I do.
I thought it was as confident as I appear. But I don't think it shows.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
I close that son of a bitch.
Oh, it's an optional objective.
I don't exactly. Tell it he is closed.
You're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I'm gonna switch back to the hand cannon. Just because it has more ammo. Go to the Silver Fin restaurant. It's up here.
Beloved, we have special.
That's it. Yep, Silver Fin restaurant.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong.
Issue fits. You got me.
Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection. Those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
First, the law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Martial law?
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Side wrist a few pounds here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly.
Okay, go on the vent. Elizabeth is shorter than Booker, so she's able to do the go into vents. Oh.
Johnny Five? You got a friend over?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and possess that turret.
My ears are burning.
We're not finished!
Disarm the device. Behind. Oh. Limited disarm.
I thought Rapture was open for
Forget the future. First, clear away the past. The celebration begins inside you.
Fat cat. Why, that sounded odd.
No, it's not the strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable of change. A good start is thinking for yourself.
Blue test device. Suchong was opening tears. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stocked with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
I'm gonna go upstairs, but let's look around real quick. That requires 3 picks. If I can always use that, as we can. It's actually something that...
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Now that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
For vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device will work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix the machine.
1, 2.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir.
portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile.
Go back in here now and actually pick this lock. Enter. That's it? That's all I was in? Okay. Well, I guess well, that was pretty disappointing. So now we really need to go get Old Man Winter. Okay.
I told Santa Con I'm always ready to cut back. Pop shop. Here he comes.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine artist.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
Welcome. Hey, I've got a family to feed. Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return.
Pretty. Boy, a girl can dream, can't she?
Recently, I've been on
Psychology, sociology.
That's how you evolve. Physically, mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, then
Ain't no big shot
What's
around
that,
here.
cookie face? Don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no moron.
Come back and clean it all up.
I see what you done here. You ain't gonna do it again.
Don't you know what you're doing to me?
No need to hide. I'm regular people, just like you.
What if they're just waiting for me?
She's got a
seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Me on your shoulder.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Goodness! This will never happen to my boy. I'll make sure of that. I've had it with this insolent behavior. There you are.
What the hell? Let's use the noisemaker.
What's his
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Oh, Christ. Better prep for my next meeting.
How could you just walk away?
We're through.
Can't blame me.
Well, I done my best. That's all I can do.
There's something in our wallets.
Dressing you down? Far from it. It will go much further. We will unmake you, so you can.
Of course, he had nothing on him.
Both of them.
Oh, that one had an arrow. And that's why you would come down here.
You're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Is it that chart from the paper? Spying on me again.
My glasses.
I heard something. Where'd you go?
My ears burning.
You don't have my permission. We're not finished.
Second rate.
Now, I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Be here.
Stay! He may make more of you yet.
Man, she goes to. Man, she can go down in one hit with all her health.
You don't have my permission to leave.
Hard mode is no joke.
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Oh, that's where he is.
That's it. We're through.
You left me with nothing.
You in the bedroom?
What are you running away for?
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
I got time. No, I can't disarm that. Make it mine though.
First, clear away the debris in the past. This obliterates.
And that was the other side door. This way. I think we pretty much cleared this area. This door now. Gotta go back this way. Oh, this is where I ran away.
Why share anything with your neighbor?
Big Daddy. Sounds like he's close, but I'm not sure.
All adults. We can't work around with a little.
Who the hell are you? I've always been there for you!
I don't even know how I missed him.
You're only going to make it worse when I find you.
To give and not demand anything in return.
Okay, we gotta go back that way.
See, I said it was dangerous. Just take care of yourself and everything else.
Fear, a hope, a parasite.
If I take out all the splicers instead of the big, and then just leave the Big Daddy.
Get out! Sure put a stop to that.
Excuses in rapture. I heard that.
Alright. Splicers are now dead. Can't open that. Can't go through this vent. So I wonder if this vent. This just goes back to down here.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace. Hypnotize Big Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
That safe has something that'll hypnotize Big Daddy. Well, too bad we don't have the required picks. We're just gonna have to leave the Big Daddy alone.
There's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. I will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period. All this happened before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Two picks. Hello.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Well, looks like the controls are all the way over there. And we got a bunch of splicers. We do have a noisemaker though. But do we want to use it? No.
You can't judge a man only by bookings. Characters gotta come into account.
A Rapture reminder. The water surrounding Morgan's department store have been filled with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of safety in the room. Write down as one page is going to be what
Without
you
the
make of it.
snarl and turmoil conflict, we become fixed. We grow stagnant. We are dead inside.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine article.
Women don't care nothing for character anymore.
This door's not open.
Incessant amount of pride into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
I'm just honored to be in the competition, and gee, I hope you like me, because I want nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958. What are you doing over there?
What was that?
How could you just walk away?
I've seen what you've done, and it ain't funny.
Card from the paper. Spying on me again.
I know right where you are.
Where'd you go?
I saw where you were. A bootless errand, a snipe hunt. All told, an unprofitable use of time. Spikers to few faults here and there, time to time. What of it? Why, that sounded odd. Behind you!
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Then you'll want some fella in my What's next? Martial
Not gonna be able to reach that.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the mark. Sounded awful irregular.
Must be a guy right behind this door.
Come on out, you! I ain't through with you yet. I know right where you are.
Oh,
well, enough of that. I got work to do. You're against this guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Unaccustomed to such strange noises.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
I ain't through with you yet. I know right where you are. Break's over. Well, what was that? I saw where you went. I ain't...
Probably a switch around here somewhere.
radar range.
This is gonna be noisy.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Give me the cold shoulder.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
I can reach that.
Honey pie? You got a friend over?
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Come back. I just want to talk is all.
If that's what they call it. Determined, uncompromising, then shoe fits. You got it.
Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
Damn hooligans. Sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. Some kind of makeout spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Ain't no big shot. Letting a good lead like you get away.
You should be ashamed.
Where'd you go? How could you just walk away?
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of makeout spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
7, 9, 5. Oh, this was just another way to get over it. Get to the control room. Okay. Well, we already did the silent approach, so let's get out of here. We'll go find.
Who hides from the light of reason?
Oh, you got people.
Show me what you're capable of.
I saw where you went.
I think that's it. Yep. All right. Back in the elevator.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Don't skimp on the cocktails. You hear me, Phil? Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. Pay attention now. That's Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. I know it.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Well, at least we took half of them out. Okay. Okay, he's up there. So let's just avoid going upstairs. There's blood splicers to deal with.
Now you know. Confront your weakness!
Come here, baby! I ain't sore!
Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Trying to hide from the big dad.
No, I'll still be around.
What was that?
Oh, Jesus! Who did this?
Better check.
No.
Better check.
No. Don't like the looks of
Yeah, but this will also set off the big daddy.
I ain't got money like no Andrew.
Lady! You in the bedroom?
Don't leave me! Not again.
I looked everywhere. Everything's fine now. I checked everywhere. Maybe it doesn't feel right. Where's the mirror?
That's it. We're through. That's it. We're done here.
Man, there's so many over there.
I'll be late. Is it dirty though?
Come on out where a fella can see you. No.
You're so smart, you're stupid!
Okay,
We're
they
not
can't.
finished.
Okay, come over here. They can't come over here. They can't come over here.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner.
This ain't the Goodwill.
Alright, looks like we don't need to be cautious in this area, so... Whoops.
Damn hooligans. Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
And there's the Old Man Winter.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators. Let's get into it. Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here, real.
Hey, Sam, that you?
Who
Sam?
the hell are you? Never respected me! You don't have my permission to leave. Huh? How long you been... Let's see this through. Together. All of these jerks. Meat puppets can't do. Who's that? Expose your frailties to me!
A disagreeable fellow, this Souchon.
That's surprising. I'd imagined he'd be right up your street.
I feel dirty sharing a universe with the man.
How poorly we see our own traits in others.
What do you mean?
You both see the world through a lens of science.
And what's wrong with that?
Ask young Miss Comstock.
I would, but I don't suppose she's any longer in a position to answer.
Restaurants? They'll put a roach in your neck as soon as a tomato.
I don't have much E.
They make me.
Did you hear that? I won't have such conduct in this house. Get out here! Something's getting cold.
Hurry up and come out.
Oh god, the Big Daddy's right there.
Irons and fire.
Bet they saw you coming and figured you for an easy mark.
Leave me alone, Big Daddy, leave me alone. And of course.
We're not ready.
Right where you are.
Sounded awful irregular. I've always been there for you!
Shotgun doesn't really do as much damage as it did here.
I ain't letting a good lead.
I heard that.
You alive?
You come, make yourself heard.
The last one I think we killed. Yeah, we can do it this way. Whew.
Get out here! Your supper's getting cold.
Oh,
gotta still be around.
Nice and easy.
I won't have such conduct in this house.
I can't even. I think I already had this with that one, so that's why I can't do anything with that.
Where they go, Carol?
Spying on me again.
Those are the only weapons I have.
That's it. We're through.
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
Sorry for turning off my mic for a second, folks. I had to speak with somebody. So anyway, we're back. Actually, I'll be right back. Give me about 1 or 2 minutes. I'm back. This. Oh.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. And we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
Fire on that. Oh. We got a fire.
Out of Eve. Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere. Stop it from overheating. There. Everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Columbia. Okay, we're going back to Columbia where we started in the main game.
Booker. Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Alright, we're on.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wanted something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Great, now we actually have to go in Columbia.
have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but
Easy.
I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive, a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
I was gonna put me right in that room. I can't go back up.
Something's going on. I'll find that piggy. Gun her down. Can't hide forever, love.
You can't hide forever. Never stop fighting.
We abide neither dilly-dallies.
Your order. I find your contract terminated and living quarters for you.
Oh man.
The one thing people need to learn is that fear is the antidote to fear. I don't want to be a part of their world. I don't want to be a part of their culture, their politics, their people. The sun is setting on their world, and soon enough, all they gonna see is the dark.
And I'll be running this town soon enough.
orders. Those who had all will have nothing. Those who idled shall toil.
Say it. We abide neither dilly-dalliers nor malingers.
Somebody hide!
Address your order promptly, or find your contract terminated and live in quarters reassigned. Bastards.
Snap! My living quarters got reassigned. All right. I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight.
That thing you just picked up.
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
A giant clock?
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Down here besides that thing for Eve, but it'll take my help, so I'm not going to pick that up. So let's turn the clock again. Right away. Nope. This just has. Oh, we got ammo. Oh, we got ammo. That's good. Frank has to say.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little...
That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock. Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Okay. Let's go now.
Listen, I got you this time. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
Main game.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Hey! What are you doing? No escaping! You, come out of there!
For your safety!
Where are you?
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Where did she go? Who is sneaking around out there? Let the others worry about it. Hunt you down! No escape, pig!
What's gun her down?
You gonna answer for the book?
God.
I have a pressing need to speak to this so-called false shepherd, stirring up so much trouble. We got enough problems without this damn fool shooting up the city and blaming it all on the Fox. Though if he's amiable, yeah, he might be just the fellow we need for our immediate concerns.
Someone's sneaking around.
Tear it all down! Who's there?
God. So fast. Why is this death?
What's the price you're willing to pay so that others may live free from the yoke? The wit knew the price and paid it willingly. And I sense what the Lutez twins will one day ask of me. So far, their counsel has served me well. Served the revolution well. If a bullet takes me, so be it.
Yeah, that's happening.
Still breathing. Who did this? What's long live Devil? Someone's sneaking around.
Who's out there? Let none
Something's going on.
Where did she go? Hunt you down!
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you?
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
Neither am
Seriously? I can't pick that up? Okay.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables. What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved. What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die. Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Alright, into the vent we go.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking thinking, I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair.
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Some death to oppressors!
I'll find her.
No surrender! Never stop fighting!
Here I come!
What? Yeah! You gonna answer for this, girl?
Oh, now.
Damn, I wasn't going the right way anyways. I have to open the door.
Elizabeth.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Probably a few still hiding round.
What? You gonna answer for this, girl?
Yeah.
I'll hunt you down.
Here I come!
This door's open though now, though.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secret?
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there.
Who's that then?
Gun her
Something's
down!
going on! I'll find that piggy!
Kill her!
When I find you, kill her! What are you doing? Never stop fighting! Who's there?
Someone's sneaking around.
Tear it all down! What's going on?
Oh, escape, pig! This wasn't here.
I'll find her.
Better look elsewhere.
Where are you?
Show yourself.
The others. Can I find you?
Come back here.
Forget it. I quit.
Oh. Alright, back up.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Identify yourself!
You can't hide! Who's out there?
I can smell ya. You're afeard of me. Kill her! Sneaking around.
Go!
For the box! You're not a lion, you're a pig! Find her!
Who done this? Someone about? Here I come! I'll find that piggy!
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Alright, finally going back to Rapture.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal, now open...
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Yi Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, he'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me, or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for Rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a rube. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rubes.
Nothing personal, sweethearts.
Show yourself. Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking or running. Down for the count. Who's there? I know you've done it.
Not in the mood for this kind of time you showed.
Gone, huh? Not the way I figure.
This won't take long. I wasn't born last night. You're still here. I wasn't born last night. You're still here.
Alright, there we go.
That sounded funny.
You should have taken Ryan's deal. Numbers up.
Time to pay the piper, sweetheart. Take no pleasure getting rough.
Nothing personal, sweetheart.
God! Why does reloading take forever?
She's gone for good now.
She knew her ticket to Rapture was a one-way proposition.
You can warn people not to collapse a quantum superposition, but do they ever really listen?
So ends the DeWitt Comstock line.
Don't let your grief overwhelm you, sister.
One could believe a mission is doomed to failure, and wish sincerely that it wasn't. Hopes like quantum superpositions have a tendency to collapse.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. No traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker. I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for Rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements, and Orion does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
I heard that. Don't walk away.
Where are you?
Had any principles, you wouldn't be skulking around.
This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets, you get me? Come on out. Let's make this quick. There you are. Good as dead. What was that?
I want to make short work of you.
Don't think you can hide.
How did I miss?
What the? You still here, huh?
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Ryan said to erase you. I got what it takes. Not for everybody. It's Ryan's good squad. Ladies, boys, time to get your hands dirty. The lady not accepting gentlemen call. I made you.
There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around! Don't even see me. Better you than me, pal. I'm not taking the next bullet.
Who's
You
there?
should have taken Ryan's deal.
Hide it. That's how it's gonna be.
About goddamn time you showed.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I will find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. Now just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise. Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl! Oh, great.
your mum ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut.
Get up, Elizabeth. You can do it.
Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know
euthanasia.
what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
After the bomb exploitation, we were all plenty scared about the Venezuelans. But only a fool counts out the right-thinking folks of Andrew Ryan's rapture. Atlas's thugs have been pushed out of Point Prometheus. They're on the run in Port Neptune. It's one thing starting a war, Atlas.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball. Oh, still now. And resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's a simple matter. All I need to do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
and give it
anything!
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything!
Better to show by example.
Please! Please don't! I don't know anything! I don't know! Please!
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere. One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
too.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had a half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no Big Daddy.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick. Big monster
It's okay.
sick.
It's okay, please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to
Monster's
do.
going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help. Ooh.
The lion with the thorn in its paw. Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
Protector systems, Plaza Middle 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bond is just another forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Turn to Atlas. Alright, Big Daddy, see you later. It felt great to help you. Him already?
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Is it the guy from the... That's the guy from the original.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish.
What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and rapture's ours.
I chose rapture.
A slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
I can see all the doors and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
The